I think a lot more about things I might have heard on Sunday, especially when they relate them the way they do to just everyday stuff. I mean, they've used books, they've used movies, they've used songs. You know, they could be playing a Bon Jovi song or a U2 song on stage, and it's like, wow. It's certainly not what I expected, but it makes me feel better, and that's something that I really need right now. When I leave here, the feeling doesn't stay here; it comes with me. And so, like I said, I'll be sitting watching something on Saturday night, saying, "Oh, we got church tomorrow morning. I wonder what Mike's going to talk about, or Heather, or Cliff." And it makes me think a lot more about that kind of stuff. And like, what did they talk about last Sunday? And oh yeah, that's right, that movie, I saw that. You know, that makes a lot of sense. And I try and maybe find the movie.
Well, the moment you walk in here, it's like a huge hug. You can feel the love. There's people that are greeting you when you walk in. Hi, how are you today? So any person, regardless of where they're at in their relationship with God, or whether they're searching or whatever, is going to feel welcome here. And when we first started coming into the building, I can't describe it. They'd start singing, and I could feel. I would get really emotional, like I was moved by everything they were singing, everything Mike or Cliff or Heather was saying, and every single week, it was like, okay, they knew what my week was like because that's what they're talking about.
Before New England Chapel, and before I had a church I really connected with, church was something that I did once a week, and maybe not even once a week, because I didn't have a lot of commitment. But now church and the church community is part of my everyday life. I mean, I might not be going to a church event every day, but it's pretty often that I connect with friends from church. Or if I don't connect in person, I might get a text message or encouragement. So I do feel like the church and the community has affected my everyday life. Self-judgment and just feeling like being judged by others. But I felt like that was the first part of clarity for me, that I realized, no, I'm good enough here, and it's not just for religious people. It's for anybody and everybody, and it is for me. So, yeah, I feel like, thank you for taking me exactly how I am.